Are you looking for the best tent for tall person? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best tent for tall person on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. MSR Hubba NX 2-person tent. The MSR is a quaint 2-person tent that'd suit one backpacker, or a couple. It has a decent ceiling height for getting around on your knees without your head hitting the ceiling. It's one of those tents for tall people who'll be sitting down a lot. The peak height is stretched out and the angle of the tent walls are only slightly slanted for optimal space. It's quite a simple tent, but highly effective. It's fit for use in 3 seasons and has a sturdy rain fly that keeps out moisture well. No need to give up your backpacking trips in the fall or drizzly spring, as it can handle harsh weather conditions. Number 2. Copper Canyon LX 7-foot tall tent. The 4th of August 2012 person. If you're camping with a group of friends, here's a 12-person tent you may like better. It's a solid choice for casual weekend trips. It's another 3-season tent. Although the windows have a flaw, they're a little loose, and they're only attached with Velcro. Doesn't bother you, then you should have no issues with this tent. The enormous ceiling height ensures anyone short of a basketball player can walk around day and night with ease. It'll fit even the tallest of your friends for a fun tall camping trip. With the rain fly off, the mesh roof provides brilliant ventilation to keep this tent cool. Its excellent height adds to the wonderful livability factor. You can utilize one room for sleep and another for daily activities. On the other hand, you can sleep 2 couples separately, or at least minimize the number of people next to you at night. Number 3. DANCHEL Cotton Bell Tent. 4/5/6/8-person. If you're an avid camper in it for the long haul looking for tents for tall people, consider this 4-person tent. It's canvas, so it'll withstand years of wind and rain without a problem. The heavy-duty steel stakes and poles add to this outstanding durability. Canvas tents have more than just their longevity as a benefit, though. They're all incredibly tall, mainly peaking at the center. But the rest of the capacity isn't bad either. As this tent has a 10-foot diameter, you have ample space to move around away from the slanting walls. Thanks to its spacious nature, it's a great tent for livability and intimate friend groups, perhaps siblings. It'd also suit a couple wanting a weekend away in any season. Number 4. Wenzel Klondike 8-person 6.5 feet tall tent. Consider this tent in your list of tall tents, as it has a screen room where you can do both of those things. The screen room comfortably seats 2, though it's not the best for standing room. The arched ceiling in the sleeping area is far better for that. The sleeping area fits 2 queen-size mattresses, so you have plenty of room to stand up or lay down. It's a fantastic tent for testing the camping waters, as it's inexpensive enough to not be a waste if things don't go well. Despite its price, customers find it sets up and holds up well. The tent has its shortcomings, though. It's not the best in rain, and the stakes aren't the sturdiest. Consider replacing them before your first trip. Number 5. Coleman Instant Cabin Tent. The 4th of June 2010 person. Are you a backpacker exhausted after a long day? You need a tent that pops up instantly. The Coleman 4-person instant cabin tent pops up in about a minute. Once it's assembled, you can dive in with your gear and have plenty of space. You have tons of room to stretch out inside this pick-in-our tents for tall people, and plenty overhead as you scoot around on your knees. It accommodates tall people, but not when standing upright. Sitting is fair game, though. It fits a queen-size airbed too, but that'll add too much time to its assembly. Those things take forever to blow up, and a pump adds unnecessary weight to your pack.